Hello and welcome in everyone to another Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets PC speedrun on this channel. And today I'm gonna be doing a glitchless run, so basically playing the game almost as intended, but with a couple of pretty cool shortcuts. Or are we? Because today I'm gonna have a twist to that glitchless run, which is that all of those cool shortcuts and those little jumps and pathways that save immense amounts of time are not gonna be allowed. And we affectionately call this the Speedrunner's Nightmare category, because the rule set is quite simple. I have to always take the longest path available for me. So the easiest example is probably this chasm in Rictusempra, where usually we just jump across, but instead I have to go all the way around, taking all of those steps up, which is obviously significantly longer. And the idea behind this category was to show off some pretty cool areas that nobody ever goes to, because usually they're just not en route in a speedrun and it's just really slow to go there. And I thought, yeah, we never see those areas and it might be honestly kinda cool to go there and to discover what else this game has in store for us that we might have not seen for the past 20 years. So hope you're gonna enjoy the journey as well, hope you're gonna have fun for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets Speedrunner's Nightmare %. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy watching. Yeah, I'll try to stick to it very strictly, to taking the longer route. Like, I think there's a couple of segments in the game where we do like a good bit of shortcuts in Glitchless, so yeah, we'll see. I think it should be pretty fun and that we get to see some kind of new areas that we don't usually go to, basically. Weirdly enough, I'm actually looking forward to it quite a bit, because today, for the first time in very long, I actually get to not take the fastest route all the time. So whenever there is any segment of a map, any segment of a level, that we usually skip with a speedrun strat or just like movement-wise or whatever, we're not allowed to do that in this run. So we take every long path in the game. I think the easiest example to explain this is Rictusempra, the chasm. Usually you jump across in Glitchless. We won't do that, we go down. We go down, collect the beans, and well, enjoy the scenic route. So let's kick this off. Yeah, I love those kind of scam emails, they're very fun. They're very fun to get. You should honestly answer, actually no you shouldn't, but it's fun to answer just to waste their time, but it's probably not a good idea. Then they know someone actually checks the email address. But it will be probably quite interesting. Yeah, first of all, it's in English. Second of all, we won't be doing Willow Skip, of course. I mean, it is Speedrunner's Nightmare for a reason, and we do have to take the longer path. So this is the very first level where Glitchless diverges quite a bit. I mean, I still try to play fast, by the way, obviously, but it's only in terms of routing where I'm gonna take the slower route. I would say here we do not have to go onto the ledges because it's not really the path. Like, this doesn't lead anywhere, right? So I think I can continue on the main path here. Do we have to collect everything? No, we'll do a classic standard glitches run of the game, just with slightly longer routes. It is always weird to go back to English, but I love it, honestly. It's really good to be back to this every now and then. Like, we don't get to hear this much anymore after the Swedish invasion of this game, unfortunately. Yeah, the Europol, yeah, that was a big one as well, a big wave of scam emails. You get those all the time. Good thing we're all young and internet savvy, right? So we don't fall for that. Does routing make much of a difference? I guess we'll see, I don't really know. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to discover some areas of the maps that we haven't seen for a very long time. Like, to be honest, the Willow part, we don't really go too much. Yeah, it's cool. For me, it's nice as well. I do say that often because there are a lot of areas I haven't seen for a while since I was young, so... I mean, glitchless, if you get accidental glitches, it's invalid. Yeah, you have to either die or reload your last save if that happens. There isn't really any, like the ones you can get accidentally are allowed, the ones you can't avoid. But basically everything else is avoidable. Okay, this is the only route, by the way. Actually, I mean, you know, kinda this is the slower route. Don't jumping onto the staircase, I guess you could argue. I mean, max % I love though, Data. That's not Speedrunner's Nightmare for me. Max % is amazing. It's such a good category. The one time that the FBI was looking for me. Yeah, that's true. That's a bit weird as well in Europe. Yeah, they just send it to like 10 million people, and if only 1 or 2 fall for that, it's like already worth it, basically. I was like, yeah, I guess that's true. If you don't have a car and you receive that, that means they sent you one, clearly. That's already insured. It has to be that. Okay, Rictus Sempra. Oh, no, this one. This elevator. We have to take the stairs. I mean, to be fair, this area is not that new because, I mean, obviously we see this all the time, taking the actual fast route, but it feels very weird walking up here. We don't need the crabs, though. The crabs are shenanigans, we don't need carts. Carts are irrelevant. It's gonna be interesting, it's gonna be a lot of small changes in this category. In the speedrunner's nightmare. Like, I think it won't be anything giant, obviously, but a lot of small areas, also that's a chunky gnome, where stuff is gonna be like slightly different. Alohomora. Let's talk about more positive things indeed, Babe. Also, of course, we have to push this in here, by the way. We don't do the speedrunner strat, of course. So no Dumbledore skip? I guess not, that's true, yeah. Oh god, yeah, we have to watch the cutscene, you're right, I think, Green. Also, look at this! Going down here feels bingo, man. That's why I like this part in bingo, because it's kind of fun to go in here. Yeah, that's true. Hopefully the Chaos mod slowdown is not gonna happen this time in that cutscene. Yeah, another area you don't go too often. I guess in Glitchless you have to go through the snail area, to be fair. I guess, am I allowed to do this? I don't know. It's just sort of a shortcut, right? Cutting the corner a little bit. I mean, I guess stuff like that is probably allowed, but yeah. Sus. I went back, okay, just saying. Even if that wasn't the... I mean, yeah, I guess the longer path would be without cutting the corner, so I guess it's kind of true. And then here, this should be just normal in Glitchless. Black time to stop in the pits. Yeah, that's true, honestly. I should get a time penalty every time I do something like that. I guess I have to go all the way, huh? No shortcuts allowed. Pog. It's kind of fun going the longer path, I have to admit. I'm very curious how much this is gonna be a difference to like PB. I mean, obviously we can't be doing the frog strat in Defendo. So that is gonna be a good amount of time loss to my HP to Glitchless PB. HP4 Stein, I like that as well. The game's alive! How was my morning? Actually pretty good, I can't complain. Finished a YouTube video, the finale of Bingo Bongo, finally. Even though that aired on the channel like a long time ago, but you know, we've done it now. Yeah, I think if I get another dev interview, and if it is about HP2 again, I'll definitely show that off as well in one of the reacts. It would be cool to see. Before James Harrington copyright snipes it. Yeah, I've actually resolved that on the other video as a handle as well. Yeah, I know. It was honestly, since I cut it, I also rewatched the end of the matches and stuff. Like, man, the one match with Flo was like so rough in the end for you. I've felt a bit bad all over again, even though it's been so long ago. But you know, we have another tournament coming up, of course. But yeah, the copyright strike from James Harrington on the first, or the last bingo video, I've resolved by replacing the music, which worked semi-okay, but it's only for like 15 seconds. It's a bit messed up now, but we can fuck off, honestly. So I used the YouTube automated system to replace the music. It plays like some random copyright-free audio track now. And you even still hear the audio, like the commentary. It's pretty okay made. Like, actual shoutouts to YouTube for that. It's kind of nice. Okay, anyways, we're back to this run. We're back to taking longer routes after the small intermission of random shish. Now we can actually live up to it again. Random yodeling. I should have replaced it with that, to be honest. Nah, it's just some random track. Also, I didn't split for so long, I just realized. So, here there isn't really anything. The path to class is just always kind of this. There isn't really any alternative ways, until we have Spongify, of course. I mean, I think it would have been funny, I agree. Missed out on an opportunity, yeah. Nah, it's only like 10-15 seconds. It's a little bit scuffed, but again, James Harrington can fuck off. He can go somewhere else with his copyright strikes. Glitchless, but I guess intentionally slow. to live up with the genre of this channel. That's kind of what we do, honestly. You miss going into the wrong classroom? Yeah, but that's not kind of the point of this, right? Like, the idea is mostly to go... If there are two ways to do things, I take the slower one, but going to the classroom is just objectively wrong, you know? It's like not even an alternative path. It's go slow, not take the Nix route. Excuse me. I don't get lost that much in HP2. In HP2, that's the emphasis. In most other games I kinda do, so yep. Yeah, we go down to the spiders for sure. It'll be like small things, I think. Like, it won't be any giant changes, but it's interesting. I like the idea when it was requested. Like, we get to see some areas we don't normally see that much, you know? And I think that's pretty cool. Oh god, I have to go down and Scourge now as well. I hate that path. That one we see as well because it's like in all wizard cards and Hando and stuff. But whoops, what the fuck. But yeah. Sadly, we are not gonna take the Scourge very fast. So I would say, by the way, and Misha can correct me if this is not the idea, but since this is like, you know, we have to go through this room, I'm allowed to do this strat, for example, right? Like, if I push the lock further on, do this moving platform boost, it's still the same route, so yeah. I'm also gonna go up to the gargoyle. The jump shot is kind of, sort of a shortcut, right? I mean, in Jordy's credit, he has not requested Scourge IL for a while. It's been a lot of HP4 ILs recently, so I guess that's okay. I'll take the safe book just in case. I guess here... I guess you could argue that the slower path is pushing the snails, right? Because usually the speed strat is to jump onto this, but yeah, I guess you could argue that this is kind of the way to do it, right? And this, yeah, I think that's exactly what Jordy wants. That being damn annoying with that. This is... Oh wait, this is also the slower path. I've just noticed. It's the secret as well, but... It is a divergent path. And yeah, it's fun to cast at the snail at the top. I'm happy we could pull that off at least in this run. Even though, I mean, the secret we go into a lot during Hundo, but it's certainly the slower path. I'm sure. To torture me with them, yep. I mean, that's what most of this chat wants to do anyways, let's be honest. And then here though, you could argue something here as well. And I think that's, I mean, this is kind of the intended way, so... I think this is kind of what we have to do, right? Yeah, sort of. It's a speedrun, but we intentionally visit all of the side areas that nobody ever goes to. But yeah, basically that, Waseric. Basically that. Like, I can do small strats, but... yeah, nothing giant, really. Most of the time, at least. But it's cool though, like walking around up the staircase, I kinda like that. Wait, is this the slower path? I'm not entirely sure, it probably is, because it has like 2 ledge grubs. Same thought. The redub has damaged us, honestly. Oh god, I got a star, I hope we don't get into the beam bonus room. The redub really has permanently damaged us, I think. Texas small steps is just perfect. It's just a secret. Yeah, but it's also the alternative path to the star, right? It's probably roughly the same speed, but I think it's alright to take. Wouldn't the beam bonus room be the longer route? I guess that's kinda true, but that's... I would say that does not count because it's just time wasting, right? For no reason. Like, that's just objectively the worst way to... the worst thing to do. But it's not much of a route decision. I mean, I kind of know what you mean, but the beam bonus room sucks, so I don't even care. But yep, it's Team Bicorn. We'll see what we can do in Bicorn. Oh yeah, there's something here in Bicorn. Oh god, this is gonna be dumb. Yeah, it wouldn't necessarily be a route, but it's a fair point for sure. I'm enjoying to play HP2 a bit more casually again. See, we go in here. Lol, to get the Lumos. Oh, the maze. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that, to be honest. I have to think about that very smart. It's just a bonus room. True, yeah. I guess I guess we can follow the name there a bit. Also, I loved it as well as a kid, so no worries. I'm a big beam bonus room fan. It's a sick area. It's actually a sick area. As a child, once you unlocked Spongify in it, that was my favorite thing. Spongifying around in the beam bonus room is just goated. I had so much fun with it, and the epic like slow motion cutscenes, it's so good. So good. I have a lot of good memories from that as a child. You always felt like the HP 3 beam bonus room was better. That's kind of fair as well. Like, oh wait, oh no, this is so bad. Oh, this is such a bad room, I can't drop down here. I like the fact that it has more currencies in HP 3. That makes it a bit more lively, bro. This is such a dumb path. I hate this path, I don't remember the last time I took this. Honestly. That really is the scenic route across the asset. So how do we do this? I mean, I'm not entirely... I assume I still solve this, right? Because it is the only path, isn't it? Like, I don't think you can go through. Of course, we take the elevator, you know, to get down here instead of dropping. Yeah, sorry for bullying the snail into the poison. I just needed a little bit of a moment to focus on this. I believe this is the only solution, at least. Like, I don't think you can solve this maze any other way than this. I guess people can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think so. God, we have to do this. I have not casted on this Scourge in a very long time. Not even during the Chaos mod, but okay. Oh yeah, it is like that sometimes, Skillet. YouTube can be a bit of a pain. Yeah, see, talking about things that nobody ever does in a speedrun. Waiting for those platforms even though we could just go here. This feels so wrong. I'm feeling like I'm doing a speedrunning war crime at the moment, to be honest, but we should be okay. I just want to jump across, you know? I have to say, this was like the hardest thing as a child though. Like, this room took me so long to get past, even with the rotating platforms. Like, I was genuinely so annoyed by this. Yeah, that's true. This really is the speedrunner's nightmare, honestly. Prime gameplay. At least I can't lose time while I'm waiting, right? Oh god, this one is gonna be kinda shit as well. Oh yeah, this one is gonna be like so dumb. Because obviously the slower path is this. Ooh, Sammy with a split rename. That's a rare thing. That's pretty hype. River of Slime. I like that. Is that a reference to something? It probably is. Ah, Doctor Who! That's the reference. I see. Yeah, not a thing I've ever really seen, so that's why I didn't get it, bro. What is it with Bicorn and stupid room designs? We have to go here. I mean, I guess parkour. Woohoo. So that's cool. No jump across. It's interesting, in a run like this, you kind of notice how much... Also, yeah, something is... Oh no, that's Scourge, the slimy wimey. Why am I getting cards? You notice how much, like, small things you do in Glitchless. How little, like... How many little strats... Oh god, I insulted Bicorn, that's not good. I love Bicorn, by the way. Don't kill me, Team Bicorners, even with that quote. We should get clear rule description and turn it into a speedrun race. It could be interesting to see this as a race, yeah. But yeah, at the moment, people would just interpret it in different ways, I suppose. Shall bite me back. I would just mean in like a casual way. No, actually, I like it casually a lot as well. Hey, I'm with you, Team Bicorn, okay? Okay, what do I do here?
You will have the pleasure of dueling the great Slither.
I think Sammy likes it as well, just not all seasons, I suppose, of Doctor Who. I don't think there's different pathways here, right? So this should be okay.
Who's going to be petrified?
Yeah, the balcony is not gonna be nice today, that's true. It'll be pretty bad today, I think. Pretty rainy, pretty cold. Sorry, I've extensively apologized for calling Bicorn room design stupid, okay? Defender will be cool, yeah. It's gonna be old school glitchless Defender, because obviously Frogstrat is the way faster path, so we're not gonna be doing that. Yeah, in Romania it's bad as well with droughts, in Bucharest at least. I remember last summer, like, it was so bad with water shortage, even a little bit, yeah, because it was so dry. You saw nothing, chat? Okay, this is the only thing I've done. I've went through this, the Finder gate, of course. Consume rain in healthy amounts, yeah, I mean, not sort of, that's exactly what I was saying, yep. Okay, we have to push the snails here, that's kind of just normal. Yeah, cold summer here doesn't mean too much, that's true. I mean, 35 I guess I would take, but ideally it doesn't get more than 30, honestly. Everything above 30 is a bit melting percent. Also, this is so weird, casting this. Is this blindfolded again? This is what we did during blindfolded percent. This is like that all over again, taking the second block here. That is cursed. And sorry, Pika, no frog strat, I know. It hurts me as well. Actually, it doesn't. I'm quite happy I don't have to do this. Is this like a shortcut jumping down onto it? Not really, right? I mean, that's true. Taking the frog route and failing it, I guess, is technically that is the slowest path. Kind of right. The frog strat is usually more painful, that's kind of true. Oh god, this as well. Defender has some cool areas. Yeah, Defender is one of the few level that's not that vertical, but because you can go out of bounds, it's still like a very quick level. And because the final area is right above the beginning, so it's kind of funny. Look at this path. Does anyone even remember this? Look at this. There's a frog here. Did you guys know that? The longest and shortest mainline games. The shortest one is 1 GBA by like 1 minute 56 seconds or something. The longest would be Legacy if you count that. Just the old school games, the longest I believe is HP1 Xbox again? Either HP1 Xbox or 7.2 for the Nintendo DS. It's one of those. You don't frog and you eat frogs. Yes, there's a frog hostile run apparently. Definitely a 6-gen game. They are very slow. Like 7.2 DS is also very slow though, but I do believe one Xbox world record is slower nowadays. I think. Low ascending hate mail. But to be fair, I mean, I know it's the entire meme with like frogs being eaten in France and all that. But isn't that also kind of hostile towards frogs? Wouldn't he rather support this? I mean, I find that very hostile to be eaten. I mean, I guess depends. Anyways, let's continue with this. We're going down here, of course, not up to the bow truckles, because that would be fast. Legacy would be shorter any. Oh god, yeah, Legacy doesn't really count, to be honest. But even Renrock would be the longest still, with like 3 hours something PB. So, yeah. Okay, here I guess this is like we can't take the shortcut here on the stairs or something. Wait, which path is faster here? I don't even fucking know. This is kind of probably exactly the same, so the way I've done it was definitely the worst. Okay. This here, we don't do the boost. Actually, I can do the boost. It's just about the path, so this is fine. The new trio has been announced. Really? Like the kid actors? Dang. I assume it's no one famous, right? I assume it's people that nobody has heard about before, as it should be. It is? Okay, that's cool. I'm curious how they fit the look, but I mean, either way, well, with kids actors, the difficult part is always that you kind of have to see how they grow and develop, and if it actually fits the character then, so I guess we'll see. Okay. This was pretty easy. Also, I like how I like the split name, you aren't here, it's impossible because of the frog strat, but I guess if you don't do the frog strat, you know, it's pretty okay. I mean, yeah, he had one bad year to be fair, Kildare. He caught himself very well, so I would say I wouldn't be too harsh to him, you know. Let's see the beauty. Oh god, Boomslang is gonna be such a bad level in this, I just realized. You're right. Boomslang is gonna be so cursed. I mean, it's gonna be interesting, you know, that's the whole point. We get to see some interesting pathways here. Also, I should have probably walked around the greenhouse, but I guess it doesn't really make much of a difference, so it's fine. I won't be getting cards, don't you worry. No Elidora Kettridge, no nothing. Oh god, yeah, that is pretty bad, Pika. That is a tough strat under high pressure in the tournament, I have to say. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I wonder what they would have done for HP7, Kadeo, if he wouldn't have gotten out of it. Also, this is so cursed, going down here again now. And up again, dude, it's so easy to skip this part just by jumping across. This is so bad. This Boomslang is triggering me. This really is like I played as a casual child. At least the last turn, you're gonna be fine. So that's fine. We don't really need this. I don't care about the Lumos. Obviously, we wait for this to turn, otherwise this would be way too fast and the way too smart of a route. And the worst part is, this isn't even all yet. We have to go to the spiders, Wonka. Okay, spooters. Yeah. I assume they would have probably tried their best to help him out of it as well, Kildare. I agree. We can just enable arachnophobia mode. That's true. Feels legacy, man. I guess arachnophobia mode on Twitch would be to just like just minimize the stream. Easy. Okay, that was a pretty horrendous boom slang and it triggered me a bit. Kind of crazy. This level is actually longer than 2 minutes if you play it with the slowest routes. So it's only always that short because there's so many cuts in that level. Yeah, that's the idea of this run, honestly. That is actually the idea of this run. We get to see all of those little side areas that nobody is usually going into it. I have to say, I'm very much here for it. A Goyle is gonna be interesting. Oh god, I have to go the other way in Goyle. Did you do a lap in Grand Staircase? Yeah, you're kinda right, I suppose, Sammy. Technically, I guess so. I guess technically, yeah. I haven't really done it much in the hub, the slower pathways. I guess I can start doing that, you're kinda right.
I found him like this. Follow me. Professor,
Obviously Dumbledore's office as well, because it's cool. That's not very Memerun. Hey, it's not casual %, okay? I can still do good movement. As much as I can.
Through this door, please, Potter.
Also, did he, Sammy? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not incredibly convinced with the Harry's voice actor's acting talent, I won't lie. So this is probably very unnecessary, but it's just nice to go up here, you know? I'm just a big fan of stealing Dumbledore's silver card. Woo! Cool. Guys who play Harry Potter just really get roasted for their acting. I guess that comes with being the main actor or the main character, I suppose.
Fox is a phoenix, Harry.
Yeah, it's a great card up there. Of course I'm getting this guy. I don't even know who the hell he is, but yes, I like him. He was fighting for Goblin rights or something. What a chat. It's been very fun, I gotta say. I mean, it's been glitchless with some minor changes, but I've had a good time with it. The names of the new Golden Trio actors look like character names to me. Now I'm curious how they're called. Going for his acting when he was only 12. And the funny part is I feel like his acting was better in the early movies than it was later on. I don't know. I've never been a giant fan of Danny Radcliffe's acting, I have to admit. He seems like a cool guy, but his acting is not my thing necessarily. Arabella, Dominic, and Alastair. Wow. I guess it's just Zoomer names, to be honest. That's just kind of how it is, I suppose.
You need to go to Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. Hermione's waiting for you.
Also, this is gonna be interesting. Ron is gonna take this the fast way, which is not allowed for us, Ron. What are you doing? This is cheating. He's breaking the rules of this meme run. And of course we go around with this beautiful staircase. It's so much nicer. Yeah, Ron needs to go to speedrunning jail, honestly, I'm telling you. Should I take potion lesson or broomstick lesson? How about some acting lessons, Harry? Wow. That would be shots fired. It's not like that bad, but yeah. He deserves to break his legs for that, like what the hell? Yeah, it's funny, it's Alistair is close enough to Moody's first name, which is also Alistair, but written differently. And then you have Arabella, who is actually Arabella Fick, I guess, which is her first name, so interesting. Only Dominic, I don't think, is in Harry Potter. Yeah, I like it as well that Ron is just jumping down there, it is pretty funny. I do believe they've literally only done that because they couldn't code his movement on the staircase, because the staircase is so cursed. So, yeah. Yeah, it is very, very weird if you look at it from a casual perspective. Obviously, since we do it in the speedrun, it's less weird, as you say, but from a casual perspective, it's weird. But I do believe they just couldn't code him properly on the staircase. Also, look at this chat. We're going through the freaking thing here. I don't know what this is called. Fireplace, I guess. Crazy. What if he needed to go to the first floor? I guess Ron just has legs of steel, you know. That guy does not fall that easily. Oh yeah, do you guys know this room, by the way? Have you ever seen this room? I mean, you probably have if you've watched my max percent or something, but this is like something nobody ever goes into. It's not necessarily a very useful area because you can literally just make it across here without that block. Yeah, I liked it this one as well as a child. Goyle is a cool level in general because of the pathways. Well, I guess, you know, there is a longer path here, lol. Ow. Also, is it actually? I had no idea. That's where flu powder comes from. I genuinely did not know that, Rubik. I always thought it's from a flu, like the animal. But I had no idea. I mean, this was the longer path already, so I don't have to jump down there. I have a potion. I don't necessarily need a frog, I think, for the moment. God, it's such a weird level because it's not repeatable, but there's so many weird open places to explore. Yeah, you always have the feeling you're missing something in this, honestly. Is that the slowest path in this room? Not really. I know a different one that's dumb, but, you know. Defend to any percent. I like the boost, but any percent is just a Quidditch warp, to be fair, Ryan. That one I'm not a fan of. Okay, cool. Who needs a dependency on frogs when you have a chemical dependency on potions? I like that. Harry only takes the real hard stuff, clearly. Understandable, he is like a star after all, so pretty accurate. This should be the fast or the slowest normal route here. Next room doesn't really have anything different. So we should be okay. Yeah, you drank too much butterbeer. Wait, did I just do a jump across here? What has gotten into me? I'm sorry, but that is way too fast. We don't do that here. We take this haystack. Because it's a cool haystack, you know? Of course we take it. That was a bit of a Nixer route. Wait, does that mean Nixer route is actually fast? Let's go. I'll take that any day. Of course we don't go onto the wall because that's a bit too fast. We go down and we steal the chicken wing. Yoink. Nom 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 nom. Perfect. Now Harry is not hungry anymore and we can infiltrate the Slytherin common room. Perfect, perfect. I like it when things work out. Slow down their speed racer, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't help it but be fast, you know. I have yet to try spinning, that might increase my speed even further. Also here, usually you drop down, of course. Oh yeah, we have to go up at bridge skip as well, that's a bit cursed. And we take the staircases, you know? Funny to think that the whole Polyjuice quest is basically the entire game. With intermissions of some spell challenges to learn new shit, yeah, basically it is. Also this way is definitely slower. Bicon was interesting, yeah. It had a lot of very annoying rooms that had some very annoying design for this kind of run, but I enjoyed it, I enjoyed all the levels so far. It's very, very fun to take some routes that nobody usually goes to. Again, some rooms I think people genuinely haven't seen for a while, so... including myself, actually. Okay, so... on to Slytherin common room. So we don't do bridge skip. I guess the rest is like sort of the same. We go through the secret twice, because that is significantly slower. Yeah, I like the scenic route on the way to the dungeon. It's great. It's very nice. I don't know either, Sammy. I always do commas just by feeling, to be completely honest with you, but it seems correct to me. Yeah, escaping through the secret and even going to the common room through the secret is definitely the slower path, so we'll do it both. Yeah, max percent, I was thinking of it during this run, honestly. Some areas feel a bit like max percent and like stuff that we only see in that run, and it really has been a while since HP2 max percent. Welcome to Bridge Skip. I hope you had a great day so far. So this is Bridge Skip. In case people haven't seen that before, it's... oh no! Really? I was too far? I soft locked? No! I thought I delayed it enough, but I was too fast. If you trigger both cutscenes at the same time of the Lumos and the Flipendo switch, then the camera is soft lock. It's not technically a soft lock. You could blind walk to the end of the level, but that is like, I think, physically impossible, especially without setups. But yeah, I guess that is a good beginner strat to go up there. It honestly doesn't lose too much to bridge skip. I was too fast. Yeah, I need to slow down a bit. Steady on a bit, you know? Yeah, at least we had the beautiful Goyle falling sound. Yeah, true. Being fast, the game slowed me down a bit. I'm not allowed to. Soft lock is the longest possible path. I guess, yeah, technically, you know? Technically, we take it. Okay, cool. Is the shortcut slow? Yeah. It is slower than just walking through the middle, basically. It is the less optimal way of walking. You know what? I didn't do the fully less optimal way of walking, though, I've just realized. Like, I guess there's worse pathing here, technically. Like, you know, we come out of this room, we come out of the library, and we go here. I mean, this is the perfect Pepega path. Oh, I can't even go here. Look. So I guess we take that. That's what I like. Okay, Malfoy. And then I guess on the way out we have to do the same thing, which is potentially gonna be kind of tough. And I kind of don't want her to see me. Oh my god, she's so blind. Oh.
You're not a Slytherin.
Whoops. I was a bit speaking prematurely there. Oh, this is gonna be a bit of a problem to open the shortcut. Oh. Easy peasy. Oh god, he's in here with me. I'm not locked in here with him, he's locked in here with me. Okay, never mind. He's kind of lost track of us. Okay. That works. That was a terrifying escape, but I will absolutely take that. Spongify could be interesting, actually. I would have to go here, technically. I didn't really do that in the hub much. Yeah, that is stuff you definitely don't see me do in a normal speedrun, yep. Would every trick and glitch still be possible without double inputs? I think so, yeah. A lot of them would be quite a bit more difficult though, but I think all of them are technically still possible, to my knowledge. Welcome to me taking the absolutely worst route in every level of Harry Potter 2 PC today. So, you know, business as usual, essentially. Imagine that student doesn't know Alohomora and nobody but Harry knows about that secret. Oh god, yeah. He's locked in there with the dead spiders. That is a little bit bad. It's actually been very fun. It makes me rediscover parts of the game I have not seen in a while, so I'm quite happy about that, I gotta say. Yeah, that's true. The Slytherin password, honestly, Harry didn't even have to eavesdrop in, like you could have kinda guessed it. It really isn't that secure. If you ran it again, you could sub 1? Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't know, the fun part of this is that we kind of wing it and just like go whatever path feels the most fun and kind of shows off the most areas of the game, I suppose.
Round 2, begin.
Yeah, that's true. If other people would take that shortcut, the giant spiders really shouldn't be there, you're kind of right. True. Also, the Glitchless tutorial is really good, by the way. I cannot praise that enough, it's actually very well done. The HP PC Gameverse, it's Hermione who teaches it to Harry. Oh god, that's true, yeah.
10 points to Gryffindor.
But imagine nobody would know it. How would they get their beans? How would they ever be able to pay off their loans to Fred and George? Because the only way to get beans is through like chests and stuff, right? I guess if you have Flipendo, you can flip cauldrons, I guess. You just collect slightly less beans. Or that, or there's like a sort of a Hagrid in Slytherin this year that keeps the giant spiders in there. That makes sense. Lockhart's balcony, if you're good at parkour, that's true. That's sort of helpful as well. Okay, so this room, I mean, is pretty straightforward no matter what you do. No alternative pathways. Not really here either, but we will have to play the second half. There's one here. This is a thing that nobody ever does. This Spongify tile, did you guys even know this exists? It is so useless because you can literally just get there from the first Spongify tile, so it is incredibly useless, but hey, here we are. Oh god, this room. Oh no. Oh, that could be. That would go back to my theory of Hagrid being a Slytherin atomic. I like it, I like it. Maybe he bred them in there, and that's why they're still around. You always used that tile back in the days, I guess, yeah. Having a good memory, so that's cool. Wait, I don't need the Lumos. Wait, why did I just do that? I forgot that the imps are only for the secret. I don't need the secret. I just need the block. More likely they're dead because of the battlers. I think they're dead because Harry came through there, to be honest. Not very good at redirecting Sponderfit. Yeah, you have to really learn them a bit and where they sent you. Yeah, that's kind of true. What am I doing, by the way? I don't need this either. Yeah, I think in HP 1 it's more likely to be areas that you don't know, Apple. HP 1 is a lot of very weirdly hidden secrets that are kind of hard to find. In HP 2, I feel like if you've actually explored everything, you probably found almost everything. Oh wait. Wait, no, this is correct. The Lumos is just for the secret, so this is the path. But would the bastards go to the Slytherin common room? Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. I think it's really just courtesy of Harry passing through to that all the spiders are dead. Also, not going through here is weird. Oh, not 1 though, Ridgeway? Satch. I mean, you know, 2, 3, and 5 is still pretty good games. HP 4 I don't know about, but yeah. That's true. The secrets in Spondrify are tough. Like, tough to find. This isn't really the slowest path, I just realized. Is it? No, it is. In Glitchless it is. Never mind. Never played 1, dang. Uh-oh. I mean, fair, fair. It's an old game, so it makes sense. But yeah, from this channel at this point, you probably know it quite a bit. Let's go. Maybe that's where the basilisk gets all the food from, yeah. Slytherin rat. Sounds about right. Oh god, this room is so messed up casually. It's so dumb. The fact that this is the actual intended route instead of just jumping across is so stupid, I have to say. Well, at least we can free the peeps. Aha! The one down at the spiders, that one and the one in the room before with Hedwig, those two I think are the worst. Like, those are incredibly difficult to find. Also, you have SpongeBob Split, I just saw that. I don't know who renamed that, but I like it. Ah, sorry, I was a bit slow getting the bingo collectibles. Oh well. The mucus there and stuff. Easy save, by the way, not a problem. Here, I think there isn't really a slower path. Like, the secret is just kind of going back, so there isn't really any point, so... We just go to the end. And we are gonna assume the Chungus position soon, but first of all I have to walk the wrong way around. Lord, that's funny. Not getting the sixth Quidditch match because it's so stupid if you don't have the broomstick upgrades. Also, of course, yeah, exactly, you guys are right. It was definitely the long around jumping on those hammers, and I intended to do it like that from day one. The moment I entered Spondrify, I told myself that's how I'm gonna do the Crusher room. Just to have the proper slowest route. Yep. Absolutely no doubt about that. Spongify. It feels so dumb walking the wrong way here. I didn't do that at the start, I have to admit. So I was slacking a little bit in the beginning with this rule set, but it's okay. It was only like 2 or 3 times, it's fine. I guess the more interesting part is the challenges anyways. Okay, usually you would cast Spongify here, but we don't do that, of course. We take the staircases, like a very responsible, kind of scared student, let's be honest. Jumping up the stairs is too fast. It's not about going slow, it's about taking a slow route. The route I'm on, I can still zoom and do speed strats.
By the memory Tom Riddle.
I guess that's fair. Before we go to chamber, we can go into gold cards. Gold cards that's probably the dumbest challenge for this, because it has so many pathways that are unnecessary as fuck. I'm curious if we time out in gold cards. Nah, even then I don't think it's possible. Gold cards timer is so incredibly slow. HP3 was the only game I was able to truly 100% no problem. Yeah, HP3 is very easy to handle, that's true. I mean, I guess secrets are, some of them are tough, but if you miss a card, you can just buy it at the trader, so it's like really easy to do, thankfully. Yeah, gold cards really does not seem like incredibly optimized of a level, I agree. Does seem like it was a bit of a last minute addition, but it is a cool reward still. I like the big cards on the way to it, honestly. I think they're pretty dang nice, like the big gallery of cards, I think is cool. It's a nice feature to add. I know you saved yourself from HP 6 and the 7s, which honestly I think saved you from a lot, Ridgeway, so... Yeah, personally I think good that your PC wasn't able to. Just walking in the Spongify corridors and gold card is gonna be fun, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be very weird, honestly. It's gonna be cool to see those areas though, which again is the point of this run, right? The two in Spongify with the paintings, that's fair, honestly, Sammy. Those are both... All Spongify secrets, or like 90% of them are kinda BS, honestly. Yeah, kinda true. Like, the card gallery does seem like it would have taken some time. I do agree as well. I do agree. That's kind of something that they didn't just do overnight, I think. You can miss the Glacier's challenge shields. You can basically go through the floor, or the floor goes down. The trigger is a bit bigger than the shield. But you can usually get it on the way up again. Also, this route is obviously the slowest by a lot, so I guess we do it. Yeah, the keyboard controls for HP4 are horrible, honestly, Ridgeway, so... What the fuck is that damage? So that game I would always very much recommend to play with a controller. Yeah, and the fact that there's no open world is very sad as well. Also, imagine not doing bridge skip and actually climbing up here intentionally. At least I can't fail it this way, lol. I forgot how much like different pathways there are in Forest. That's interesting. Yeah, the names are definitely something, but who knows? They might be nice kits, you know? And then here, of course, we take the slower path as well. The one in front of Charms Glass. I found that one so early as a child, and I always wanted to go in, but you needed Spongify, so it took me like mega long to get in there for the first time. That and the one on the way to dungeons was one of the most frustrating ones for me as a child. So yeah, I could have cycled around there forever, but no, that was not the point either. It felt a bit like doing that route twice, I have to admit. I felt a little bit stupid, but... I mean, I guess that is the point of the run, right? I feel like I'm getting more into it the longer this run goes. Actually, I did something wrong there. Yeah, the fact they designed it to be a multiplayer game, but completely fucking stopped caring about it when the tasks came along. And made it the task single player anyways is the dumbest thing. I really don't know why. I don't know what drove them. Love the cast of HP5, I hate gobstones. I think that sums up my opinion about HP5 pretty dang well. Yep. I mean, nowadays I like it a lot as well, Henrik. As a child it frustrated me, let me put it that way. As a child, when I found a secret and I couldn't do anything with it, I hated it. Also, wait, when are we gonna get to see HP5 gobstones? Whenever the full series goal is reached, exactly. So if you people have some spare points, you know, to put in there, I'd appreciate it, of course. Okay, so the strats in Aragog are not really like a routing thing, I would say. So I think the double hits should still be allowed, right? Wait, I was saying that earlier, Dennis, but I didn't find a Dominic in Harry Potter. Who's Dominic in Harry Potter? I do not remember that name being in there for anyone. I mean, you literally can't. That's the tree is always... Oh, no, I mean, that's not a route, though. That's like just going back and forth. Going back and forth is not really... That's not really the point. Yeah, I'm curious to look at them as well, the characters. It's not about being the slowest and taking the longest. Exclamation mark rules, people, please. Okay, I'm not taking the Spongify though, obviously. Dominic Maestro, I mean, yeah, that's a bit dumb though. That's not a main character. If you look at all the extended universe people, then you'll find like a lot of people that share the names, of course. See, the longer path. There you go. The route describes, or the rules describe it quite well. The longer path. Like here, for example, I don't jump across, but I take the longer path. If you die at the same time as Aragog here, do you softlock like Snake? I don't think so, actually. Oh yeah, also here, I guess, we take this, lol, that's so bad. Dominic Weasley, oh my god, you're actually right, but that is not in the books, Bill and Fleur's son, but I guess so. No, that GBC insane percent is longer than that. I mean, I guess 1 GBC isn't. Ah, I just did this so I can flex, but I'm still going the other way, of course. You guys thought. Oh, it's Dominique, okay. Not even the same name then. Okay, this room is interesting as well. I mean, actually, we just don't do chamber jump, so... I've actually gotten it first try a lot recently, I don't know why. Like, sometimes Scourge Snipe is easy and it goes super well, and then sometimes... Like, a couple of weeks it goes really well, and then the next couple of weeks you're struggling with it like crazy. I don't know what's up with that trick, it's just awful. And no Pixie Proxy, of course. Oh my god, what? That is... I knew that would happen as well, but I didn't think they would block me there. Like, I had my eyes on it, but... Oh god. Okay, we're fine. Had it down for a grind and now it's gone. Yeah, that happens to me as well sometimes. Like, I have it locked down for a month or so, and then after that it's just Pepega. That's really annoying. Yeah, in a couple of decades, I think every second wizard is a Weasley, honestly. With how much they procreate. They do have a strong line. Let me take this path, of course. I had issues with that as well for a while now with Coral Skip, even though it's technically very easy, but yep, I've also been failing that a bit. Granger Weasley should have been called the Grizzlies. But they're not frightening enough for that, let's be completely honest. Okay, here, I guess it's just kind of this room. I have to admit though, this was really fun going to all the wrong areas, sort of, all the slow areas. Since this one is sort of nearing an end now, unfortunately. All the run areas, exactly. I very much enjoyed this, I gotta say. It was cool to revisit some parts of the game that we don't go to very often. Which I guess was the point of a run, right? So it's nice that it worked out like that. The Wangers, yeah. The Wangers are a bit weird, I kinda do agree. The other way around. Oh god, I'm gonna die, I'm so dumb. I had too much fun jumping there. Oh no, and there's no save book in this part. I hate this part, it's really not fun. Oh well. I don't have a potion either, do I? Oh sheesh, I need some ingredients. I need to remember that. I guess technically going to the potions cauldron is the slowest route in Basilisk, but again, it's not really a route, it's just a side room. Yeah, I guess dying in here twice is pretty much as slow as it can get. Yeah. Where did we use our potion? I don't even remember. What happened to it? Yeah, I guess it's all about going slow. I mean, it's not actually about going slow in this run, so dying is actually not good. Yeah, the movement I'm allowed to do fast, Coney. I just have to go slow pathways. Bro, this fucking idiot. I know, it's so dumb, he bit me with freaking, like, Bluetooth connection. Like, what the fuck? I was so far away already. Oh god, this room is gonna be interesting as well. This room is a pain, I think. Nah, Malfoy just did normal strats. I mean, if you defeat Malfoy with one spell or the other, it's the same route. Oh my god, I hate everything. Also, I wanted to go to gold cards, I kinda forgot about it, but it's okay. This really is the walk of shame. At least I can kill this guy. Thank you as well, Henrik. Well, I'm all... Bro, all for the best of is what I wanted to say. What is happening here? Why is this school full of monsters exactly? I mean, I guess I kinda understand it in the Chamber of Secrets. I mean, nobody has been here for a while, right? Yeah, the slowest path possible is to softlock at the Basilisk, I guess, Data. So we have to do the entire game again. Yeah, and then again, he's also not incredibly, like... He's not really dead or something, Wilkie. That entire part in faking Scross in HP 7 has always been quite weird. The maps can bite you from the other side of the map through Bluetooth or whatever under the right conditions. Really, I've never seen that, I have to admit. That's interesting. An HP 2 long play. I guess it's a short long play today. He's still alive but semi-dead, yeah. I don't know if it's really... Maybe that's why Dumbledore's there, because he's kind of almighty, I don't know. I mean, some people say Dumbledore's kind of death and whatever, I don't know. Oh, the hard lug, yeah, I love the hard lug. It was kind of funny. The chat actually won a round of Chaos Mod for once. I really enjoyed it as well. I'm glad people had fun with it. How many cards did I get? 4. 3 bronze and 1 silver. Not too many. Oh no, I'm falling down here. Don't please take me back. Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, I think people still actively do them on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Sort of. Actively, at least. We have done similar things, Brownie, yeah. There's also low cast, where you try to finish the game in as little spellcast as possible, period. I kind of wanted to get the dupe in there, but it's fine. But yeah, we've done that before as well, I think. Casting on as little creatures as possible. It was pretty fun, I think. Will I go to gold cards? I should. Yeah, why not? Why not? Bro, I don't know how this dupe works anymore. It used to be so easy. Well, 2 potions it is. Why not? Ow. Well, 1 potion it is. Why not? Oh yeah, that's actually kind of true. I'm not even allowed to glitchless. I'm not allowed to glitchless, yes. I didn't even realize that. Well, I guess good thing that I'm bad at the game, so I didn't break the rules. Yeah, you guys have a point. Thank you. That's a very good point. Where's the mucus just on the ground there? I always thought that was weird as well. Maybe so it's easier for people to see, for like kids, to make like extra sure that they make potions. I really don't know. It's a bit weird. Nice, that missed. Perfect. Perfect fight. That's exactly how I envisioned it. Okay, I guess 2 potions were not enough. Fair, I guess. Cool. Yeah, who doesn't enjoy picking up some mucus that might have been there for like 500 years or something? Could be, maybe it got flushed down through the toilet. That makes it even worse to make a potion with it. Also, yeah, this is a glitch, the damage abuse, but it's one of the allowed glitches. Because it's impossible to avoid in some situations. Alongside crab slides, I think that's the one thing that's allowed, basically. That was almost a 2-cycle, fuck. Oops. Yum, dungeon mucus, I can make a potion with that. Yeah, that's hairy in this game, colorized. No wonder we're taking so much damage. It's probably still from the potion. We want to go to gold cards as well, of course. I just saw the snake's melee attack for the first time. It's not really supposed to be. I think I just walked into the hitbox slightly. It has a melee attack in hard difficulty where it kind of comes for you. Like it launches towards you. Might have seen it during the Chaos mod, like during hard, with the hard snake. Now, Gryffindor Challenge I don't think I want to go to. It's not really in the game. Yeah, that's why I want to go here, Mace, because it's kind of fun. I still doubt we time out. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Gryffindor probably wouldn't be super different either, yeah. Very true. Wait, no. By the way, this is actually an interesting thing. This is a thing that some people probably don't even know about this challenge. Those crabs, if you beat them, if you push them down, for some reason, this makes a bridge. I don't know why, because there's literally a Spongify tile, so you can make it across, so it's incredibly useless, but it makes a bridge. Isn't that cool? See, you're learning something here in this playthrough. I might as well get all the gold cards as well, right? Yeah, I guess maybe Redburn. Yeah, the devs wanted to make sure that we can beat this even without Spongify. That could be. Oh yeah, also funnily enough, this path is faster than the Scourge path, even though it seems easier and it's slower, sorry. Even though it seems easier and faster, it just isn't. There's no way we time out on this. And as a bingo goal, honestly, Kanji, with all due respect, I guess I'm not taking this, huh? It wouldn't be very fun, because it would literally just be, like, waiting, and it's just not that enjoyable. They were just adding some stuff for this challenge. It is a weird challenge. It's like a weird mix of high effort and low effort, honestly. So, yeah. Also, nice Spongify that we can take. Nice. I love it. It is the end of the run. After this, it's only the ceremony left. Also, not taking the shortcut here. No shortcut here. And no, in bingo it needs 20 silver cards. Like in the normal game you need all 40. In this game you need 20. And bingo you need 20 basically. We do HP for any percent, but with the Brazilian Portuguese dub, and we watch all cutscenes. Also this path, by the way. Imagine going here, what the fuck is this? Which should be pretty fun, I have to say. I haven't really watched the cutscenes in a very, very long time. What is this route? I know, right? Like, it's so dumb. Why would anyone go here? Or this one? I mean, okay, I guess this one I can see. If you don't see the rope, then, like, I guess you can go here, but it's still so stupid. Yeah, even casually, like, nobody goes there. Even if you don't speedrun it, it's just awful. Also, what even is the strat here? I guess the slowest path is this. Pushing this to the middle and the other one's all the way up, huh? You probably softlocked there more times than went around. I did squish myself into 2D, like, a lot of times. I like how the gates creak open. I like it as well. It's very cool game design. Makes it more like old and worn out and stuff. I love that this is the third identical corridor to walk. One is that crabs. Yeah, you can tell the effort in this. And then this corridor as well, by the way. This is just Clown Fiesta. This is just Pepega. Also, I'm not actually Datsun. I'm playing on the base game in Swedish. Bingo client is not on right now. Can't blame me for it, so GG's. That's pretty hype. Oops. Well, how are they gonna top that though, let's be honest. Wait, that's a shortcut. Well, it's 20 in bingo, but we're not playing on the bingo client. And this one I just ghost moded in, lol. That was a very fun run. Thank you so much, Dennis, for requesting this. Dennis? Misha, sorry. Dennis as well, I guess. Thank you for being here, I suppose. Special shoutouts, why not? I really, really enjoyed that. It was very cool to show off some obscure areas. Was it 100% run? Nope. If it would have been, that would have been an insanely fast glitchless 100%, but no. Thanks for the GGs. I really, really enjoyed that. That was a good time. Going through all the shortcuts? Not the shortcuts, the long cuts, I guess. Opposite, really. Going through all the areas that nobody in a speedrun should ever go to. I think with a 120 I wouldn't even be last on the leaderboard, would I be? I don't know. Maybe I would be. I'm not entirely sure. But I think I would still be doing alright. Yeah, 120 would not be last. Let's go. I would be 140th with this performance. I'll take it. That is not that bad.